Hey everyone, and welcome back to more political chatter. In this video, we will be taking a look at the generic ballot, the U.S. Senate elections, the U.S. governor's elections, and the U.S. House elections, these midterm elections. And this will just be an update on my predictions, where I think everything stands. I've filled in everything already, and I'm just going to be I'll just be bringing you guys an update of my predictions and how I think the Senate will go, how many governors of each party there will be, and how the House will go. So, please stay for the video, and I hope it will be a good one. So first of all, on the generic ballot, the Democrats have a lead of 0.5%. In very early August, the Democrats flipped the generic ballot into their favor, despite Joe Biden's being very unpopular. He's still at 42%. Sure, he rose up a bit, but he's still at 42% approval. And somehow, even with so much inflation, the economy doing horrible, the Democrats have the lead on the generic ballot. Most of it is because the Republicans are just nominating horrible candidates throughout the country. Just horrible candidates, unelectable, wrong for the state. They have zero appeal. But anyway, they do have a lead, and in the Senate, this is my prediction currently. Using that generic ballot, everything. This is my current prediction as of right now. I have the Senate being split 50-50, which gives the Democrats the majority because Kamala Harris is the tie-breaking vote, if you didn't know. And this was really unexpected, especially after Glenn Youngkin won in Virginia. No one really thought that the Democrats had much of a shot in the midterms. But now, most political predictors can agree that the Democrats will keep control of the United States Senate, which, was really unexpected. If we're looking, if we were back in 2021 looking towards the midterms in 2022. But anyway, the key races here are Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and, if you will, Wisconsin and Ohio, both of which I do think that the Republicans will win it. But to win the majority, the Democrats will really need to keep Pennsylvania. I think that Pennsylvania will be an incredibly close election. And it could very easily go to Dr. Oz, which would give the Republicans 51 seats. However, the Democrats could very easily win Nevada, too, with Catherine Cortez Masto, which would keep it split. This is a very realistic map in front of you. I think that either this will be the map right here, Nevada blue, Pennsylvania red, and all the other states, keep in mind, or this, which gives the Republicans 51 seats and the majority, which could very well happen. I mean, it's insane that I think it will be split 50-50. The chances of that are very low. Or the Democrats win in Pennsylvania and Nevada goes red. Or the Democrats win in Nevada too. And this could very easily happen too. Nevada could so easily go to Catherine Cortez Masto. Insanely close to going to Catherine Cortez Masto. I think that Nevada and Pennsylvania will both be tilt. But at this point in time, I have Adam Laxalt winning in Nevada, John Fetterman winning in Pennsylvania. And I just think that that's how that each candidate has the odds in those races. So this is my Senate prediction as of right now, and I will make a really long video the day before Election Day just laying out every race. Probably it will be in 3 parts. Part 1, Senate. Part 2, governors. Part 3, House. And I think I'm just going to do, every single race and go really in depth. It will be like hours. And this in front of you now is my prediction for the gubernatorial elections this year. The gubernatorial elections are less important to you, except the race in your state, because it's not like the Board of Governors vote on anything. It's not like you need a majority on the Board of Governors or whatever. It really doesn't matter how many Republican governors and how many Democrat governors there are. That will not affect you. Only your governor will affect you. The Senate will affect you because they vote for the laws that take place in the entire country, which involves you. However, it's still very important to go through them because, I'm sure you live in one of these states. But anyway, most of these are really uncompetitive, like the Senate elections and like the House elections. That just goes for American politics. However, the key races here will be in. Nevada was not. Whoa, I messed up on a few states. Wow. Sorry about that. But anyway, this is my prediction. Arizona and Nevada go red. But the really key races here are in Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin, and, if you will, Michigan and Pennsylvania. In Oregon, we have a very unpopular Democratic governor not running for another term, Kate Brown. This hurts the Democrats very badly. Plus, there's a very strong Republican nominee, Christine Drazan. Plus, there's an independent candidate, Betsy Johnson, really shaking up this race. I have it going to the Republicans by a tilt margin. In Nevada, we have pretty mediocre governor, Steve Cieslak, running for re-election. Not very popular, running against Joe Lombardo. Joe Lombardo is one of the best candidates in swing states that the Republicans have nominated this year, and I see him as a very electable guy. And in 2022, I don't see Steve Cieslak as very electable. I have this race going to the Republicans by a lean margin. In Arizona, we have Kari Lake, who's an extreme Republican, very far right. And then we have Katie Hobbs, who's pretty politically far left, to be honest, not as much as Kari Lake is to the right. However, Katie Hobbs is running the worst campaign possible. She is refusing to debate an election denier, which is not a good move, and Kari Lake is making this known. She's using that against Katie Hobbs, that Katie Hobbs is not wanting to debate, and that makes her, that makes Katie Hobbs look, not tough, makes her look scared of Kari Lake. I have Kari Lake very narrowly winning this election by a tilt margin. Going up to Wisconsin, here we have a very similar to Nevada, I feel. We have a very mediocre, underwater Democratic incumbent running for a second term, Tony Evers, and we have a Trump-endorsed, pretty electable Republican nominee, Tim Michels. I see Tim Michels has he's running a pretty good campaign. He makes it known that he's a businessman. I think that he's a great candidate for a state in Wisconsin where you need the white working class vote to win. Tim Michels is on track to win this election. Michigan, we have a Democratic incumbent. I'm not going to talk about Michigan and Pennsylvania too much, but we have a Democratic incumbent running for re-election, Gretchen Whitmer. The Michigan GOP is in shambles, and that is why I think that Gretchen Whitmer will win. And in Pennsylvania, we have no incumbent running for a second term. We have Doug Mastriano, the Republican, versus Josh Shapiro, the Democrat. Doug Mastriano is extremely far right, very similar to the Arizona race. However, Josh Shapiro, the Democrat, is actually running a good campaign. He is definitely on track to win this race, probably by a lean to likely margin. So that wraps up the gubernatorial predictions. I have the Republicans winning 30 seats. 30 gubernatorial seats, and the Democrats winning 20. Not that matters too much. And now we have my House predictions. Yes, 438 districts right here. Obviously, I'm not going to go through everyone. So many are uncompetitive, as I was talking about earlier. But just to talk about a few, I don't have the numbers in front of me of what district these are. But here we, I really should have pulled something up. But just get it all in. This district right here is extremely competitive, and I have the Republicans winning by a tilt margin. Going down to California, not many competitive districts here. However, I do have Mike Garcia winning another term just by a few hundred votes, like he does every time. I have Katie Porter winning re-election. Again, these are just the competitive districts here. Arizona's first, I have flipping. The second, I have flipping also. The Republicans will do very well in Arizona this year. I have the Democrats winning 3 House seats in Arizona to the Republicans. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. Big call here. I have Mary Peltola winning in Alaska. I do believe that she will win re-election, especially with ranked choice voting and, Nick Begich running again, along with Sarah Palin. In Texas, just these, the two, I call them the 3 bottom districts, but these two, Myra Flores, I think will be able to secure a House seat for a full term this year. In this other weird shaped district, I have going to the Republicans. Let's see. All the three Democratic districts in the South, the big three at least. I have going to them again. Of course, Al Sharpton in South Carolina. In Illinois, we do. Oh, and in Kansas, I have Sharice Rice winning that one district. I believe it's probably the first district. But in Illinois, the gerrymandered district, the extreme gerrymandered district, I have it very nearly going to the Republicans, and honestly, it could very easily flip to the Democrats. This is pure toss-up here. And I really don't know enough about it to give it to each side, but I'm just going to very narrowly give it to the Republicans. And as I call the slightly less gerrymandered district in Illinois, I have it narrowly going to the Democrats also. Wisconsin, nothing to talk about there, I don't think. I'm sure you understand all them. Peter Mayer, the Republicans should have nominated him again because the Trump-endorsed nominee is extremely unelectable. Mayer would have been such a better candidate. I have the Democrats winning that race now with him and not the party's nominee. Here's Michigan. I have Marcy Kaptur winning, probably by tilt, or probably a tilt margin. Right now in Ohio's 5th district, I think she's running for what is it, her 20th term or something. She's been in there since like 1980. But Jared Majewski is just so extreme that I don't see him possibly winning. He is just such an extreme candidate. He seriously believes in QAnon. And then the first C, probably Cincinnati. The Cincinnati district down here, I believe. I call them the 3 C's. Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland. Cincinnati, I do have going red, probably by narrow margin. Matt Cartwright running such a good campaign. I'm sure you've seen his new ad. He's running a great campaign. I have him winning again. The district below, I forget who the Democrat is running for re-election, but I believe it's like her 3rd term running for re-election. I have this race very narrowly going to the Democrats. But that one really is also toss-up. I have to really wrap up this video here. Virginia's first, I see flipping to the Republicans, very narrow margin. I have Alan Fung winning in Rhode Island. That's becoming more and more apparent. Rhode Island's 2nd district. It really is. He's running such a great campaign. What's the Seth Magaziner. He's really such a boring Democrat, and a lot of people will see that. Alan Fung is a great guy. He really connects with voters, and people across the nation really like him. In Connecticut's 5th, I have Johanna Hayes winning her 3rd term in office. And then just get New York in, and then Jared Golden I have winning in Maine's 2nd by an astonishingly close margin. I mean, again, a lot of these races are pure toss-up, like Maine's 2nd. So, I have the Republicans winning control of the House by 30 seats. I have them winning 232 seats. You need 218 for the majority. And I have the Democrats winning 203. So thank you all for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment video ideas down below. Let me know if you liked the video, and I'll see you all next time.